Eric Hyde and one of his actors.
Yeah,
right here.
Paul Ford.
He was quoted as himself.
Yeah, I just think his name's cool. So,
So you named his character
Paul Ford.
Yeah. Well, thanks for coming out.
Yeah, no problem.
You came all the way from
Boise.
Boise.
So,
Yeah.
yeah.
I want to tell you that's. I think everyone could agree it's a really compelling story, and I love the fantasy elements. I love the. I always am so enraptured by the rest of it that I always forget just how creepy that dad is in the beginning.
Yeah, I have an issue with that beginning, but
Oh well.
I did that just to like be like, we're gonna watch a movie, right? You know, just like, all right, the movie's gonna play. I don't know how to explain it, but you know, just slap him into watching it. So.
Well, but it's effective, and it shows you why she's running
Yeah.
to him and why he's
Yeah.
giving her the amulet. She obviously needs some protection.
Yeah.
In a horrifying way.
Yeah.
But is this part of a larger idea?
Yeah, it's a common topic of the night. But you know, I would love to make the feature film, but the short film is different than the feature film.
Mm-hmm.
The feature film doesn't even have that little girl that I found is amazing.
Yeah, she's really
So
great on
she's
screen.
really awesome. Yeah. But the feature film, we don't really need to talk about it. It's just
It's just a little teaser of it.
I'm from Lawrence, Kansas, and I think everyone there is like really sinister. And so I made this movie basically describing like all these evil motherfuckers, and then yeah, that's basically what the movie's about, and it's got this little magical Mayan thing intertwined in it, and but the short film is not really like it. It's more about the little girl, and I like that. So
Yeah, and his story, the story he tells her. Which,
yeah,
I guess within the short, it just could be just a story.
yep.
Yeah. Does anyone have any? You got one right up there. You can go first.
Okay. With the amulet, who was the other person that he gave it to who didn't have it as strong?
You know, I don't really know. The actor just kind of made that up when we were filming it.
Oh.
But the idea, when we wrote it, we just kind of like kept it all ambiguous. So, actually, I do know. I remember now. The amulet's supposed to be for that little girl that was running around with the red ribbon in her hair. So, just we don't see the. Because in the feature film, we get to see that little girl as an adult, but in the short film, we just see some other little girl. So, yeah.
Yeah, and your lead actor, I have to say, has, just like Joe's lead actor, he just has a charisma, and he reminds me of my college roommate, which might make me biased, but he really is. He's telling the story. He's actually a believable paleontologist slash guy who's lived an immortal life for about 40 or 35 years, whatever. He does a really great job for you. You got a great performance out of it.
He's. I'll tell him you said that because he watches it and he's just like. But I'll tell you. I'll tell him.
Yeah, tell him. Right? He was really very, very likable and believable and good acting.
Yeah.
So we had a question down here.
It's just, he seemed so disturbed throughout, and I was surprised that he killed himself off at the end. So I was just like, what? Why did that?
That's ambiguous. Like, sorry, my mouth is really dry right now. But like, that's kind of the edit. Like, I decided to go with like a quick edit there, the pause before the gunshot, just because it's what felt right when I was editing it. But you know, there's still kind of enough space. Like, some people think that he went back and he killed the dad. Maybe he just fired the gunshot in thin air or something. I don't know. It's whatever you think. So.
I was hoping he was going to go kill the dad.
Yeah, I wanted to film that, but the actor was like, no, you gotta leave it ambiguous. So I was like, okay.
Well, but she walked too far down the street for it to be the dad, because it's right after he walks out of the room.
Well, that's...
Unless the dad had come looking for her.
Yeah.
But
Right.
we could drill down about this, but that dad's got to go.
I really just wanted him to like go back to the house and just like stare at him, and they would just have like a duel off, like and they would just stare at each other, and then it would cut back to the girl, and then you would hear the gunshot and you wouldn't know what happened. So, but I didn't film that.
Film is a compromise medium. You can't get everything. Does anyone else have a?
I might missed it, but what's the relationship with the younger guy with the little girl? Like,
The younger guy?
Yeah,
I think he was just a friendly neighbor who she turned to, right?
Yes.
I'm putting words in the director's mouth. I don't know why.
so she can just open the door and go inside his house?
I mean, where I'm from is not like here.
All
So,
right.
Yeah, in Kansas,
Yeah.
people leave their doors unlocked still.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, how did you come up with the idea of that open space as a sort of a, I
Open.
don't want the word sacred, but a special space, an altar space?
You mean the field?
Yeah.
Listening to music. And the actor. We were just trying to solve the problem because I filmed those scenes wanting to make a feature, and I looked at them all and I was like, fuck. I filmed like the most expensive scenes in this feature, and I was like, but they don't make any sense if I just put them back to back. So then, yeah, it's kind of a long story, but I don't really know how to say it, but we just made it up. So that's a short answer. So.
And then you found a poet that had the credit about
I
the
just-
field.
I just saw Twitter, and that guy's dead, so he's not gonna sue me. So,
Well, it really shows a great imagination. I think we call this the imagination spotlight, right?
Yeah, no, I love it.
Yeah. So I think imagination, even though the Haiti documentary isn't imaginative per se, but I mean 3 just really original films, and then a really interesting thing based in Haiti. Any more questions or? Anyone want to say anything about the Haiti movie? Oh no, go ahead.
No, it's not about Haiti. I was just noticing that your Mayan Indian didn't really look Mayan.
yeah, I know.
So maybe when you do the feature film, you could.
Yeah, the feature I wanted to like. Everyone thinks of a Mayan warrior as like a really extravagant, like.
No,
You know,
it's like
whoa.
they have a very distinctive nose.
Yeah, the
and
brow.
Right.
They're
I
very
know
stocky and
he's
short.
Native American. He's Cherokee, West
Yeah.
Studi. He's not mine, but I was like, well, let's just put West Studi in it anyway, because like that'd be awesome.
You can't really explain a Mayan in Kansas either.
But you can
Oh.
Oh, you can.
in a feature. But yeah, it's like a. Yeah. Anyway, I could say more, but I won't.
Great. Well, I was gonna. Anyone want to say anything about Haiti? Looks like a great place. We should all just go sometime. All right, great. Thanks so much for
Thank
coming
you.
out.